Hello, hello. Welcome everyone to Heart Center Tarot. As always, my name is Marina and I will be your guide for this portion of the journey. I hope you've had a lovely week. I hope you've had a great weekend and are looking forward to the upcoming week. So, I thought I would get on here and do a hopefully a quick little video for you. I have been doing a lot of Christmas crafting. So my craft room is also where I do the tapings. So I had to clear off my desk, obviously, so that I could put down the cards. And I'm looking around and it's like the Dollarama, Michael's, and a few other craft stores backed up a truck into my house, and they just kind of dumped everything, and it's all in front of me. And no, I'm not going to show you because it would be embarrassing. So that's kind of what I'm looking at when I'm not looking at you. So I figured out, someone had mentioned in one of the comments that my cards were displayed in reverse, backwards, whatever. And so it took a little while, because I'm not a spring chicken, to figure out how I go about putting it so that you are seeing the cards right side up. So I did it in one of the videos, I don't know, over the last couple weeks. And then I forgot to do it on the last one because I just wanted to upload it and get it going. So I had to leave myself a little note. And now I hope I remember to read the little note that says, edit before posting. So, like I said, welcome to my world. So a few things have happened over the last few days. I guess apparently I was totally wrong on Chris Cuomo. They ended up terminating his employment. I'd like to do a read on that because it doesn't quite sit well with me. Not that CNN has to check in with me to see what they should do next, but it just something about it is just in the words of Bailey Sarian, suspicious. So anyway, we'll take a look at that. Also wanted to send out condolences for Bob Dole, who passed away earlier today at age 98. He was a GOP leader and presidential candidate a couple times. And, I think he was one of the last gentleman statesmen, right up there with McCain and so on. But that, that generation that believed in a handshake, that believed in, working across the aisle to make America better instead of, working in the corner to make my America better for me, not so much for you. So, and also I'd like to take a look at maybe the Beijing Olympics and whatnot, and a couple other things. So, before we go any further, I'd like to do the little reading prayer. Feel free to join with me if you like. If not, That's fine. Think of something that makes you happy, and that will work. Okay? Deep breath in. Exhale. Exhale. I call on my guides, ancestors, angels, and ascended masters to protect me as I receive and deliver these messages from Universal Spirit. May this reading and the messages provided be guided by and delivered with love, clarity, and truth. Reveal to me what should be known now, and keep for me what should remain secret. Guide me to always manifest the highest possible good for myself, my spiritual family, and humanity at large. Amen. Okay. So let's consult the oracle cards, and I'm using the Return of Spirit oracle cards just to see what Spirit would like for us to keep in mind as I look at some of these things that have happened this past week. So we are looking at assistance. We've gotten this before. Worthy. Change of mind. Okay. What I'm sort of picking up from this is that it is okay to change your mind on things that maybe you have held very dear. However, in light of new information, new state, new circumstance, new whatever, it requires a change in perspective, a change in mind, and that's okay. That's okay. Spirit is guiding us with that, with the knowledge that we are worthy of assistance, and that it's okay to change your mind. Just because you believed something a long time ago, and then you change your mind, you said, no, I don't believe that anymore. Now you're thinking, well, maybe I kind of do believe it. It's okay. It's fine. You're allowed to do that. You're allowed to change your mind. That's the whole purpose of this journey, this sort of human experience that we're all having, is that we should be learning. We should be changing our mind. We should be open to receiving guidance from areas that maybe we hadn't thought of looking at before. And it's okay. We can act differently in light of new information. So I think that, if your heart is pure, and I'm sure that most of you that tune in are. I don't think this is the kind of channel that someone who was not a nice person would tune into. Or, they might visit and make a comment, like somebody left a comment quite a while back after viewing one of my videos, and the comment was sheep. So I responded with unicorn. I haven't heard anything back, so I don't know if I won the game or the game ended or whatever. Anyway, just laugh at it. Laugh at it, let it go. So, yeah, change your mind. be worthy of the assistance that Spirit is providing. So, alrighty. Now, let's start. Let's start somewhere really bad and kind of work our way up from there. That way, that bad energy, hopefully, get rid of it. Okay. So we're going to talk about Marjorie Taylor Greene. You know, if that woman had a clue, it died of loneliness a long time ago. So, her latest, and for this reading, I'm going to be using the Tarot Grand Deluxe. So, the latest from Ms. Taylor Greene is that cancer is a virus, and if you're closing down schools due to COVID and cancer is a virus, then maybe we should close the schools down because cancer is a virus. Really? Like, girlfriend, shake your head. Do you hear a noise when you do that? Yeah, so because, I mean, we all know someone, right, who, yeah, sorry I can't come to your wedding. I've caught a bit of cancer. It should be gone in a week or two. Like I said, if that child had a clue, it would be dead of loneliness. So I want to take a quick look at her and see, A, does she really believe what she's saying? Or is she just out there throwing stuff against the wall, hoping something sticks? Like, yeah, does she really, truly believe what she is saying? Okay. Yeah, that fool. Oh, this is gonna be fun. The Sun. We have got the Five of Wands. We have got Ten of Swords. Oh my goodness. Okay. And we've got the King of Cups. She does. She does. The Hermit is at the bottom of the deck. This girl really does believe what she is saying. That everything that she is saying about COVID, about it's not very often that I'm flabbergasted or that I'm kind of at a loss for words, but my, oh my, oh my. How do you survive that long in life? Honestly, being that stupid. And yeah, entertainment purposes, YouTube, what do I know? I'm just reading cards. Seriously. So, yeah, she's the fool. She's gonna do whatever it takes to just go on her merry way, and in her little mind, everything she says is just divinely guided. She's the only one who can see what's happening. She's the one who's going to bring to light everything that has been going on. Um, all the fighting that she's fighting for your right to remain stuck in an energy that is going to do nothing but ultimately hurt you, ultimately stab you in the back, ultimately be part of her own demise. And this child does not see it. No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. She is thinking that she is looking to her leader for that emotional guidance, for that relationship that she so desperately wants. And it's sad. It really is sad. But yes, she does. She believes in her own rhetoric. So if any of you out there run into Marjorie Taylor Greene, could you let her know that cancer isn't a virus? You know, she may not know, or, she may be confusing it with something else, but please. Oh, she is just... She is such an angry, vile little woman. Just, my stomach is turning. I feel like I should be standing with my hands on my hips and just giving you attitude like you would not believe. And I have to consciously stop myself from swearing. That's her energy. That's her vibration. That's... Do not want that life. Do not want that energy. So go away, that energy. Be gone. Be gone. Okay. All right. Let's take a look. And this, maybe you haven't heard of this. There is a mortgage company called Better.com, and its CEO, Vishal Garg, laid off 900 workers, 9% of his workforce, during a Zoom meeting recently. Yeah, we're how far away from? We're 20 days out from Christmas. And yeah, he called people into a Zoom meeting and said, and I quote, "If you're on this call, you are part of the unlucky group being terminated. Your employment here is terminated, effective immediately." Well done, 20 days before Christmas, Mr. Grinch. And apparently, this is not the first time that he has sort of been in trouble for things that he has said and done. And of course, once he's called on the carpet, or when he's questioned, he feigns great emotion, and it broke his heart to have to do this. And he had to do that once before, and he cried. He cried, folks. And I'm thinking, really? Okay. Well, what was he in trouble for before? And just to kind of show you maybe the kind of person that he is. Yeah, he sent an email to his employees stating, and again, I quote, "You are too damn slow. You are a bunch of dolphins. So stop it. Stop it. Stop it right now. You are embarrassing me." That sounds like the kind of man that I would follow anywhere. So I want to take a look and see if we can get, or if I can get a little insight into Mr. Vishal Garg and see what his future is going to be like. Because coincidentally, they just did their IPO, I think earlier in the year, and he was just either about to receive or had just received like 750 million, or this, I can't remember the exact amount, but anyway, a huge amount of money from the government. So really, 3 weeks before Christmas, it's just not nice. So I want to know what's in his future over the next 3 months. Show me. King of Wands. Page of Cups. Three of Cups. Strength. Three of Coin, Three of Pentacles. And the Eight of Coin, Eight of Pentacles on the bottom. He's actually quite pleased with himself. And he's sort of celebrating the fact that that he was able to, in his mind, release that many people. That's a lot of money that he is going to save. Even though they have been, promised their paycheck and severance packages and so on. Will they arrive in time? Who knows? But he's celebrating, and he's celebrating his success. He's celebrating his strength. And he thinks that what he has done is shore himself up, and that this is good for the company. It's not. It's not. the method that he chose to communicate the King of Wands is about communication, and and particularly this King of Wands, where there's lots of three. Can you see that? Images of three on there. It's not good. It's just not good. He's not coming from a place of commitment, or a place of loving, understanding, whatnot. No, it's all about, this is all about the deals. This is all about the contracts that I have, and the people around me had better start picking up the slack and doing what they need to do. And yet, he doesn't, and again, entertainment purposes, he doesn't understand that the success of his company is not him. It's the people he just got rid of. It's the people he just terminated. And others that are like them. And that anytime, the phrase that I've heard in some corporations is SHIT, flows down. Yeah. When you have garbage on top, they're going to have garbage on the bottom, right? So when you're calling your employees a bunch of dolphins, you're embarrassing me, you're too damn slow. You hired them, buddy. If they're a disappointment, maybe don't look at them. Maybe look at the people who hired them. Anyway, no, this is not going to bode well for him. I think that this is going to backfire, and there's going to be definitely be pushback on this, and what he would consider a strength is ultimately going to turn against him. So, yeah, not so good, dude. Not so good. Okie dokie. Next on the list is, let's look at Chris Cuomo again, because the other thing that happened, oh wait, I'm told to go to my standby, the Art Nouveau deck for this part. Okay, I can do that. So yeah, CNN terminated him, and then on the heels of that, I read that all of a sudden there has been allegations of sexual assault that have been filed against Chris Cuomo. Like I said, it's a little suspicious. If something, and I'm not saying that it can't happen or that it didn't happen. I'm just saying, timing is just, why now? Why didn't it come out when the allegations first came out against Andrew? Why didn't it come out before? Why now? And why right after his termination? And kind of like, maybe there's people out there who want to make sure that he is silenced, So I was definitely wrong on his going back, and hey, sometimes I get it right, sometimes I get it wrong. Because if I got it right all the time, you know what I'd be doing? I'd be sitting on a beach, probably somewhere in the Bahamas or the Caribbean, on my own little island, and I would have a group of servants fulfilling my every wish and command. Right? So, okay. Just want to check and see, is there substance to that accusation against Chris Cuomo, or is it just kind of throw a lot of things at him and see what sticks, what could stick, tar and feather him, make him play a part in destroying his brother or going after his brother or whatever. So, okay, is there any substance to the allegations of sexual assault against Chris Cuomo? The Empress. Oh, the Two of Cups. We have the Ace of Wands. We have the Four of Wands. And we have the King of Wands. So we have a lot of wand energy. The high desire. And what do we have? The Five of Swords. Oops, there. Five of Swords at the base of the deck. So, much as it pains me to say it, I think there is some truth behind the allegations. We've got the Empress. We've got the high female energy. The sort of the wise mother. The kind of the female advisor, but very strong female energy. And then we've got the Two of Cups, which is, very similar to the Lovers. There's an agreement here. There's a relationship here. There's emotion and relationship, and so the Ace of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the King of Wands. So yeah, there's been a good deal of celebrating. There has been some good times up until now. It's come to an end. It's come to an end. And as I said, much as it pains me to say it, I think there is some substance um, behind the allegation. So unfortunately, I think, I don't know, maybe the Andrew and Chris can get a, you know, family rate discount from law firm or something. Anyway, there's that. So the other thing that I wanted to look at is the U.S. is going to is expected to make an announcement sometime this week that they will be boycotting the Beijing Olympics. I think that from the energy that I'm getting, I think that's probably a very good idea. I think that, you know, there are a lot of things that one could say about China. Their human rights record is not stellar. It's really not even good. It's not even passable. So, entertainment only, YouTube. I think that there are a lot of ways to get the message across to China that you can be a world leader in manufacturing. But you know, if you want to play on the world stage, there are things that most of the world agrees on, and treating your citizens like full human beings just kind of goes without saying. So, is the fact that the U.S. is looking to possibly boycott the Beijing Olympics, is this going to have an effect on other countries who would join in the boycott? And let's face it, I mean, China could get their panties in a twist and could say, well, you know, you're not coming to our Olympics, so we're not going to ship you your stuff, and we're not going to do this, and we're not going to do that. And it's like, yeah, okay. If you're not shipping your products abroad, that means you're not making any money. And how long do you think you can run a government or a country without any money? It's not going to get better, it's only going to get worse. You know, people who are hungry aren't really willing to listen to what you have to say. And, you know, they get to a point where they say, listen, you know, I'm starving to death as it is, so I'm kind of on death's door anyway. What do I care? So it's a dangerous game that China would want to play, but I'd like to know, is this going to encourage other countries to do the same? So we'll take a look. The Two of Pentacles. We have, this is the King of Wands. Sorry. I should really put on my glasses to see, but I'm just too damn vain, so I won't. I shuffled. No, Ace of Wands. Four of Wands. And the World. Okay. There are a lot of countries that are seriously thinking about, um, yeah, about um, not going. Saying that um, the people who would attend would not be secure. The the COVID situation, even for the vaccinated, there could be some problems. I think that this is going to give a lot of other um, countries um, that maybe would normally travel, right? Because I mean, the ones are, yeah, they're the element of fire. They're the cards of travel, instinct, communication, so on. I think it gives them the opportunity to kind of say, well, there's all these things that China may not be able to guarantee, especially the Four of Wands and social gatherings and large crowds and whatnot. That it would give them an opportunity to back out. So while they may not necessarily come out and say yes, we support the boycott and we stand behind the U.S. It could be a case of, well, there's another variant, there's things happening. It could be, we don't know if travelers can get in, can get out, whatever. It's a worldwide problem. We're not exactly sure. So I think that, yeah, there will be other countries that will probably back out, although they may not call it a boycott. Okay. Well, that's kind of that. And I'm going to go a little longer because the other thing that I want to look at is that boy in Michigan who was the shooter at the high school, and the arrest of his parents who tried to flee. Is there any wonder that that child is messed up? Is there any wonder? I am very glad that the parents were charged as well. I think they should have been. Just like I would have expected, Kyle Rittenhouse's mother to be charged. But in this case, they had an opportunity to help their son more than once. And they turned that opportunity down. And they made light of the fact that this child was basically crying out for help. And their attitude was, oh well, LOL, don't get caught. And then abandon him by running away or trying to run away. That's not what a parent does. So I'd like to know if they will be facing any jail time. Sorry, the card flipped over, and it was the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, I think there's going to be some big money that is going to bail them out, want to bail them out, and again make them sort of, you know, the poster child, the poster family for Tucker Carlson's New Year's special. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. I'm going to my own deck for this one. And will they stand on those charges? And are they looking at possible, ultimately, are they looking at possible jail time? Maybe. See the lesson. Time for change. Child. And my chakra card. I think if I had to pick cards, I might have had to pick those. So, will they face jail time? Yes, I think maybe they will. Okay, they now stand as a lesson. Okay, so see the lesson card is this how you want your family? Is this the legacy that you want to leave your family? That owning a gun is more important than the life of a child? That you're willing to go to jail for your right to bear arms? You can sacrifice your child for that. And yes, folks, it's time for change. It's time for change. I think you're killing your children. Your children are killing each other. Because what used to serve as lessons from a family where the whole family guided a child, it's no longer there. It's, you know, it's all about me, and I, me. My right to whatever I want to do supersedes anybody else's desires and what they want to do. It's all about me. It's enough. It's enough. It's time to balance. It's time to line things up so that we have morality, we have a center, we have a base to move out from, where you truly do understand that it takes a village to raise a child. And everybody's responsible. And everybody plays a part in it. And I think this family is going to be the poster child for what not to do. And I think this is maybe an opportunity for some justice to be meted out to the parents who have abandoned their responsibilities and who no longer parent children. They simply encourage their kids to do whatever they want because, you know, you're number one. Yeah, well, not a very good thing to do. So, all right, before I depress you any further, then I just want to clear. Okay. I want to end this on a positive note. I want to encourage you to be kind. Be kind to each other. It doesn't cost anything to be kind, to be gentle, to be loving, to offer a smile when you see someone who, who looks like they might need one. Just give them one of yours. Enjoy the week coming up. Enjoy the fact that you're able to spend time in nature. You're able to spend time in quiet contemplation. Look at things with the wonder of a child. And find joy in the little things in life. When you sit down in the morning to have your cup of coffee, sit down and have your cup of coffee. Enjoy it. Concentrate on it. Let the aroma take you away. Give yourself 5 minutes. 5 minutes, that's all. Of just being in the moment. Be grateful that you can be in the moment. Give gratitude for that. And I'm sure that you'll find your day starts and ends on a positive note. And the more that you give thanks, the more that you will be thankful for. So, with that in mind, I send you off with light and love and hope that you have a fantastic week. And I will try to get back on here at some point and check in, see how everybody's doing, give you an update on what's happening with all the Christmas stuff in here. So, be good, take care, and I'll see you later. Bye.